This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare has recently developed their learning paths, which are specially selected classes to suit your specific skill or asset. It's essentially a curated playlist from your crush, except you're learning exactly what you need to know from each video. I've delved into the learning paths for creative professionals myself. I know with creatives it can be difficult to manage the business side of things when you're so focused on creating. I've completed their creative productivity learning path and I've just started their organisation and planning learning path, because that's the area I struggle most in. They have a huge range of classes available like the digital illustration, photography, graphic design, sewing and knitting. If you want to explore Skillshare for yourself, the first 500 people to use the link in my description will receive a 1-month free trial. Thanks Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Yeah, lovey. Orange. 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 Can you say yellow? Yellow. Can you say blue? Blue. B-L-U-E. Blue. Yellow. Good girl. So, yellow is Y-E-L-L. You didn't like that? You didn't like that? Blue. That's blue. Good girl. Yellow. How about I take them all out? Yeah. There you go, Puddin'. That's a pen. Mama's pen. No. Yellow. Orange. Orange.
Blue.
Blue. Good girl. And? Orange. Yeah, orange. And green. Yellow. Green. Yellow. Blue. That's green. Green. Oh, new page. Yellow. Green. Orange. Thank you. Green. Ooh, circles. 1, 2. Thank you. 3, 4, 5. Good girl. 5. My baby's recently started sleeping through the night, but since I'm not used to it, I actually keep waking up now like 5 to 6 times every night. So I feel like I haven't got a good sleep and it's not even her fault. So I'm gonna try do a sleepy night routine. A good sleep. Yes, lovey. Hi. A good sleep night routine. It's okay, love. I do need to have a sweet treat after dinner. We just had an air fryer dinner because it's a Saturday. So I'm having the Love Raw peanut butter cups. I'll have a cup of decaf tea with it. Good girl.
I just can't do it.
Oh, what's that? Buster went to stay with Grandma on the farm. Grandma asked Buster to fetch a pig. That's not a pig. That's not my dog. Its tag is too shiny. That's not my dog. Its nose is too rough. Ruff, ruff. An bhfuil sé taobh hir den doras?
No.
Níl. An bhfuil sé istigh sa clog?
No.
Níl. Mum? I feel like I've mastered porridge bread that I've been making, Melanie Murphy's recipe. So I got a multi-pack of seeds that I sprinkle on top. I do about a teaspoon of Maldon salt, and also someone commented this on like the last YouTube video I made the bread, but apparently because I'm making a vegan with soy yogurt, it's missing some sort of acid that's in dairy yogurt, so it makes the bread turn out a little differently. To make it more acidic, I add in about 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and that seems to help. It is delicioso. Batch is going to be for my mom, but this is the batch that I made for myself. There's still like about half a loaf yet left. It's really, really nice, and I gave some to my friend Angel. I'm feeling kind of shit about myself, not necessarily about my appearance, but just in general. I'm probably getting my period, and every time I get my period, I say to myself, I can't remember the last time I got my period, I should start filling out that app that keeps track of them. Specifically why I want to get the period tracking app and to track my period is to just explain why sometimes, not all the time, but just sometimes have an explanation or justification as to why I'm acting like a total and complete bitch. I'm moody and there's just no reason for it. So I feel like if I had an app telling me, going, oh no, don't worry, it's not your fault, you're allowed to be a bitch, and then I could go, oh thanks so much, and then I can give myself a little hug, get a hot water bottle and make myself a hot chocolate. So hopefully now I start doing it when the bleed arrives. This is my recipe on how I feel better. This is how I feel better. This is how I feel better about myself if I'm feeling bad. I freshen up my hair, and again, this isn't about appearance, but for some reason it just makes me feel like I'm looking after myself. So I'm going to freshen up my hair. My roots have grown out a little bit and I feel like they're slightly grey. Tint my eyebrows. Ow! Fucking hell. And then I'm going to exercise. Again, if I knew what stage of my cycle I was at, I'd be able to choose an exercise that was more fitting to what's going on in my body. But I'm feeling like I could do Pilates. That's what I'm feeling. I was thinking maybe I'll go for a run, but then I just went for a walk in the rain instead, and I was like, there is no way in hell that I'm going to run in this. So I just went for a little stroll. Yesterday I went for a hike. So I am actually doing okay with the exercise thing, but I find it really difficult to meditate or clear my head, and exercise is the only way I can do that, like just to make myself stop talking. So yeah, I'm going to do some Pilates, and then I'm going to start my new book. So that's why I was holding a book. So I'm going to start the Rachel Incident. Thank you so much to who recommended the Caroline O'Donoghue podcast. It was so good. I just finished Good Material by Dolly Alderton. That was the choice for my book club. It was also the choice of Emma Neal's book club, so it was like a crossover. So I feel like thousands of people were reading it at the same time, and it just made me feel real united. Yeah, I read Good Material by Dolly Alderton. I fucking loved it. Like, that was everything I look for in a book. It was entertaining through the lens of a male going through a breakup, the descent into madness after heartbreak. It was everything I look for. It was funny, it was engaging. Oh my god, it was so good. Really, really good book to get you back into reading, because it was one of those where I was like reading at every possible chance I get. You know, if you're trying to go on your phone less and you're like, I need something to replace this addiction. Like if you give up smoking, when I gave up smoking the first time, I took up eating chocolate instead. So you need to, you know, pick your poison. You need to pick something to replace it. I'm reading this and a follow-up. I don't know if I'm going to pick this for I'll probably do this for the next book club as well, just because I like feeling a part of something. It makes you feel less lonely when you're consuming media. Toasted bagel. I always feel so cozy after exercising and then getting my fleece on, getting makeup on, and then making myself something warm. I need to try make my own ginger shots because it is such a waste of money. Now they were on sale, which is the only reason I got them, but I have taken a break with getting ginger shots, even though they always make me feel like I'm invincible. And my daughter has a cold at the moment, so I'm scared I'm gonna get whatever she has. I do need to make my own ginger shots, so if anyone has a good recipe, because I did make them before when I lived in my last flat. I made them before, but they were horrible, so it felt like such a waste of food, so I didn't want to risk it again. So if anyone has a good recipe, please let me know. Now I'm just going to journal, but I have prompts that I saw. What brings me joy and how can I incorporate more of it into my daily life? That's actually a great one. What is a belief that I held deeply and where did it come from? What do I want to achieve the next 5 years and what steps do I need to get there? That's also a great one. What are my strengths? What obstacles have held me back before and how did I overcome them? What kind of person do I want to be and what am I grateful for in my life? So I think I'm going to go with the first one. What brings me joy and how can I incorporate more of it into my daily life? She has a proper Boris Johnson head on her. You know, when their hair is all like fluffy. Thanks, lovey. So we've just been having loads of cuddles. So I'm gonna do a little book haul. So ouch, thank you. So I got All the Broken Places by John Boyne. Apple. I'm gonna have a bite. Nice. It's nice. Do you want to try some?
No.
Okay. I borrowed this off my friend, so that also motivates me to read faster if I borrowed it off someone because I know I have to give it back. Then I got Conversations on Love. This was recommended to me loads of times before because it's kind of in the same... Apple. Like it's recommended as a breakup read and one of my friends recommended it to me after I went through my breakup. But I only started it recently and I don't love it. Maybe but just because I'm not in the mood for loving. I'm not in a loving mood at the moment. I might come back to it, but it just feels like All About Love by Bell Hooks, but just in different wording. And I only read the first 30 pages, but I just could not get into it. So I might go back to it once I am in the mood for love, but I'm not at the moment. I got The Wren by Anne Enright. I went to Charlie Burns bookshop in Galway when I was there for the show.
Nice.
It is nice, thank you. You want to get down? Okay. Yeah, so The Wren by Anne Enright because I read Anne Enright, what was it called? The Gathering. So I might pick this for not the next book club read because I'm really tired. I'm doing the Caroline O'Donoghue book for the next read for the book club, and then I might do this one after. I really like reading alongside other people. It's actually really encouraging me to read more. I got Normal Women by Ansley Hogarth, who wrote Mother Thing, and I loved Mother Thing, so I really think I'm gonna enjoy this one. I got Invisible Women by Caroline Perez, and I might pick this for my motherhood book club as one of the reads as well, just because it's about feminism. Dodie. Hi. Ear. Eyes. Nose. Knee. Head. Shoulders, knees and toes. Head. Shoulders, knees and toes, and eyes and ears, and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Mama?
Yes, Louie?
Annie?
Oh, elephant. Down. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get a library card this week, and I don't know why I've been putting it off, because I go to the library anyway once a week with her for her toddler group, so there's no reason for me not to do it. I'm gonna save so much money, and for her as well. Giraffe. Okay, will we go make food? Food?